When I was a full-time commodity cowboy, all I thought about was how many pounds of beef I could squeeze out of this farm at the lowest possible price, with no real focus except pounds of beef and how cheap I could do it. Today, I never ever think about how many pounds we can sell. What I think about all day, every day is, how can I make this land better? What if I put compost this way? What if I put a cover crop that way? What if I graze it in a different way? What can I do to make that happen? We're standing here on my farm in the edge of Bluffton, Georgia. It's one of the poorest counties in the nation. Wonderful land, wonderful climate, and poor people. The census says there are 102 people. We can't count but about 50. The only thing you can buy in Bluffton is a stamp if you get there between 8 and 12 during the week. If you need a gallon of milk or a tube of toothpaste, it's 12 miles to the store. And what happened to Bluffton is what happened to so many small rural towns that had a purely agrarian economy. With the centralization of industrial agriculture, it simply wasn't needed anymore. There was no economic reason for this town to be here, so people moved to places where they could get better jobs. As far as the impoverishment of rural America, nobody of my father's generation said, let's just suck all the money out of this little town and let it dry up and blow away. That never happened. My father told me that in 1946, a salesman invited all the farmers to a fish fry, and he brought 200-pound bags of ammonium nitrate fertilizer with him. And his ask was, get out in your pasture, put it down in a pattern, and leave it for 3 days and come back and look at it. And when my father came back, the grass was this much higher than the other grass. You know what he said? He said, shit, I want my whole farm to look like that. And we put nitrogen fertilizer on every acre of our land every year from 1946, when he was doing it, until 1995. What we couldn't see is that that ammonium nitrate fertilizer killed the microbial life that fed the soil. It was an unintended consequence.